Hello, welcome to another episode of the Third Leg Show. It is season 3, episode 31. It's October 18th, 2023. How's your week been, Shu?
Tiring.
I feel that.
Tiring, very tiring. I've been sleeping like shit. So, still gotta go to the gym.
Yeah.
We still gotta go be not fat. I think, the other thing is that, like, I'm criminally dehydrated. Because, I've discovered the, sauna at my gym, and, good lord, is that thing cool.
Sweating out all of all your problems.
Oh, yeah, just sweating it all out, just chilling, just, It is so goddamn good. Highly recommended.
Drink your water, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand the whole dehydrated part. As of recent, I guess I've also been fairly dehydrated. But anything else interesting happened, huh?
Not that I can remember. If I think of it later, I'll let you know. I am just a big fucking ball of mush right now. Like, it is just survival.
All right. Well,
what about you?
We'll try to make this one a quick one so you can try to get some sleep, huh?
No, I can't go to sleep before midnight. Otherwise, I wake up at like 3 for no reason.
Ugh.
Yeah, humans are cool.
Yeah, we suck. My weeks, I guess, have been all right. Fairly boring. But Loki season 2 came out and it's pretty good. So I've been that's what's been keeping me going through these weeks, is waiting for that next episode of Loki. Yeah. Other than that, it's just boring stuff. I mean, we got we finally got our retro pay for the whole union strike possible thing and our little pay increase. So I'm happy. Actually, $200, woohoo! But it's better than nothing, right?
Yeah, which it easily could have been.
Really could have been nothing very, very quickly. I got a little bit of news stuff here. First one's I find it kind of sad, but at the same time, I think it's a good thing, right? Our local zoo, we finally said goodbye to the elephants that were there. They're being, I believe they're getting sent to a different zoo, or they are just being relocated somewhere else. But damn, they were. I was there when one of them was born, and then like the other one has been there ever since like before I was alive, and it's I don't know, it feels kind of sad to see them leave. Their names were Christy and Zuri, but
where'd you fucking send them? You guys just shoot them in the face and put them in a hole?
No, I think they're just being relocated.
That's good.
They're going to join a herd and then have the opportunity to kind of grow a bigger family, pretty much. So, it's a really good thing, but for me, I'm just sad because, like, damn, the elephants were kind of they were kind of like the coolest thing at our zoo. I'm not gonna lie, every other show kind of sucked, but like the elephant one was pretty cool. You got to feed them and stuff like that, so I'm gonna miss that, But then again, I haven't been to the zoo in like 4 years, so it was a little iffy on both sides there. Other than that, for Utah, we have a new thing that happened this Halloween, and I don't know how to feel about it, but there's an entire neighborhood that has been transformed into Barbie Land for Halloween.
All right, burn it to the ground.
Yeah. Well, it's safe to say that Barbie-inspired Halloween costumes will be everywhere in the coming weeks. We've taken it to the extreme where they have, like, it's so pink. It's so pink everywhere.
It's gross.
There's a bunch of like TikToks for it and everything. Like all the houses are like set up for like the different Barbies that there were, right? You got like Disco Barbie, Weird Barbie, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
You have some of them with their heads torn off of the dolls, just hanging around. Some of them are upside down. So there's a Halloween theme for it. But
I respect that part.
Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, there's also a 12-foot skeleton will be making an appearance there for the beach Barbie.
It's not Barbies.
Yeah. Speaking of which, have you seen the 12-foot like Home Depot skeletons?
Yes.
Oh my god, I had to move them at work the other day. Fucking, they're like 70 pounds.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They're thick and long.
Oh,
Unlike
yes,
my
they
penis.
are. Oh, all right. But yeah, I just.
Was it a joke?
Are you sure? You sure it wasn't a joke?
Can't fucking do this podcast right now.
All right, we're changing it. This is now a therapy session. How you going?
This is 11th toe podcast now.
11th toe, huh?
No longer third leg, 11th toe.
Oh, lucky you. Mine's just big clit.
Big clit energy.
Yeah. I mean, Utah's full of like weird things that are happening right now. I mean, like what we had the elephants leave, which was this week. Last week we had the whole like the Barbie land is happening. We found Jurassic fossils near Lake Powell in Utah. Apparently they're very important for some reason. They're just big bones. How important can they be?
I've always liked fossils. Not enough to be the dinosaur kid, but always liked them.
I always loved fossils, but I don't understand why everyone's making such a like huge deal about this. Like, I wanted to be a paleontologist, but until I discovered I really hate bugs. But even then, I was like, I thought it'd be cool just to find them. I didn't think it was gonna become such a big thing that's happening. They're all just saying it's like right place, right time, but it's they're roughly 180 million years ago is when it was like probably was for these fossils. So, oh, interesting. They're probably just gonna turn into fossil fuels, right? That's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, other than that, Utah's still trying to sue TikTok.
What?
Yeah, you're not here.
No, believe it or not, I don't keep up on TikTok news. How the fuck does this happen?
Utah is trying to sue TikTok, alleging it lures children into addictive and destructive social media habits.
What if that's just all social media, bud?
Yeah, I feel like it counts for all social media. I mean, we spend a lot of time on YouTube. That could be pretty influential on children right there, right?
Yeah.
But, I really just think this could also be boiled down to like, people aren't looking after their kids very well, are they?
No, they are not. Even before I had a kid, I was just like, just pay attention to your kid, and a lot of shit will actually be solved. And it turns out, I was onto something way before having a kid. Who could have seen this coming?
Yeah. What they're trying to say is TikTok designed and employs algorithm features that feeds kids endless, highly curated content from which our children struggle to disengage. They're saying that it mimics a cruel slot machine that hooks kids' attention and does not let them go. Again, that's just all social media, is it not?
Yeah, that's been a thing since MySpace, my guy.
Yeah, everything uses an algorithm to kind of curate to your likes and wants, right? So I don't think TikTok should be blamed for this. I think.
Well, don't get me wrong. They are the worst of the worst. Like, it's not close, but like they're all bad. Yeah, they're all fairly bad. I'm pretty sure a while back, then they tried to do the same thing with Instagram. I know there's still that big thing with Instagram of like it's trying to show off like impossible like beauty standards or whatever. People are still saying that about Instagram. YouTube for a while they were saying was a problem. Instagram out here trying to give people porn addictions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You look at one fucking cosplayer and it's just like, hey man, you want to see a big butt? Be like, I mean, okay. And then like next time you get on Instagram, hey man, here's 48 big butts. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Instagram was like, it's going to sound really bad to say. Instagram was like the first time I saw just some random person's boobs, I guess.
That's
not
fair.
like
I'm not surprised.
I went to class early one day because like the school hasn't started yet. I just got there early, and there's another kid in there, and he's like, "Yo, Instagram's wild." And I was like, "Huh?" And he just shows me his phone, flicks up to like one other post, and it's just some lady just tearing off her shirt and just big old boobs coming out. So, I mean, what they've also tried to get rid of YouTube, right? I'm pretty not like ban YouTube, right? But I know they had a big problem with YouTube videos and stuff like that. Obviously, Live Leak. Live Leak is practically just
fucking A.
Live Leak was wild.
Yeah, Live Leak had a little run there for a little bit. God damn. Go on to YouTube, just be like, oh shit, that was like 14 people being shot. Like, god damn, I'm gonna go outside for a little bit. Maybe that's what TikTok needs. Just like every like 8th video is the Live Leak video, and it's just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
I think YouTube's slowly going back to that like era of like those kind of videos. A couple of months ago, I was just scrolling through the YouTube Shorts while I was in Las Vegas, and we were just like coming down from a food coma. And one of the videos I watched on there was I watched a drone drop a grenade on somebody and blow up in a trench.
Oh,
that was very like lively. Did you see
yeah,
that
but
video
like
on
you know, Russia warfare, so it's like all right. It's like if you saw a video of the devil getting kicked in the nuts, it's like extra funny, you know.
I mean, still, it's
There was
a human
also
life, either or.
Yeah, but like you know, you're kind of a shitbag. So like, did we really need
sure.
you? You know, so it's like, oh, there was another one of those 2 Russian dudes sucking each other off, and the Ukrainians dropped a grenade on them.
I didn't
see that one.
I did not see that one.
That was pretty good. That was like, believe it or not, like this is gonna be kind of like a bit of a spoiler alert for some of you. Yeah, you can't be gay in Russia. It's kind of against the law. So the Ukrainian drone pilots caught them, 2 dudes sucking each other, and they just dropped one on them. It was just like, I think we're doing you a favor, because like if your boy finds out about this, you're in trouble.
Yeah, one of those guys got 2 loads that day.
I think both of them did. They have. I didn't watch the whole thing. Okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down. But like, it goes on for a while before they drop that grenade, because I think they're like, hey, Ivan, come here. And they show him, and then he goes, Boris, come here. Like, they just keep going. It's like 10 minutes of them just watching it. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of weird. And then you just see it clink, and it's just like, oh, fuck. It's like, I kind of envy those Russian dudes, because like they're going out at the top of their fucking moment right now. Like,
they are high on sexual energy.
Yeah, man. Like, they're going out getting sucked off. I can't think of a better way.
It's like all those people they hear about who have like heart attacks like mid-sex. It's like they went out with a bang, you know?
Literally. I mean, that's my goal.
Yeah.
Just one day, me and Press, then I just die middle of it, and she doesn't know until after.
And now that got a little grim, but yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, then she's a necrophiliac, and she'll get sent straight to hell.
At least you'll have company.
I was about to say that's just a ploy to get her to come with me.
Yes. All right. Enough with the Utah news, because it's all kind of like, TikTok's bad. We don't have anyone playing on the Jazz team. All that kind of stuff going on right now. But gaming news, there's been chock full of stuff, let me tell you.
Yeah. Is it a bunch of rich white kids saying, yeah, go Palestine for killing a certain group of people? Be like, whoa, funny mustache man.
Not in my gaming news.
Every time I play World of Warships, there's some fucker in there, and it's just like, I don't know if this is a troll or real, because lately it's been a little muddied. Matthew's been confused.
Yeah, it's a little rough out there with the edgy people in gaming who like to say that's a lot of it I could see as jokes, but some you really never know anymore, huh? Ugh. No, it's not about that. First things first is there was some leaked stuff of the new like Mario game. I don't know if you was
the new like traditional Mario one.
It's like Super Mario Wonder.
Yeah.
First things first, Goombas can now bite you in that game.
Yeah.
which was one of the things that Miyamoto always wanted them to do, but like couldn't get it in the original game. So they're finally able to do that, and someone's already gone in and like modded it since there were like leaked early releases of the game, and yeah. So if you want, they just added like swearing to Mario into the game. I just find that really funny. It's just a sunflower telling you like something about that Goomba. Yeah, just oh shit, you killed him. I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to this game. I really like the traditional Mario games. So
yep, I agree. I'm a sucker for them.
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend, I think I legitimately only went over to her house to play the Mario on Wii. Like it was a rough part in our relationship, so I would just go over there, like hang out with her for like 20 minutes, and then just go play Mario in her living room. Her parents be like, "Hey Matthew, what's up?" Like, "Hey man, what's up?" Like just. Old school Mario games will always have a soft place in my heart. And then me and Presley got a Wii U, and we fell in love with like that 3D world with the cat suit one. I mean, like the furry shit aside, it's a really cool game.
Yeah, I think that's the one I also played a lot of. That one also the one on the DS. Those were a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think the only like really like 3D Mario game I really liked was Sunshine, obviously. Maybe a little bit of Galaxy, but the whole like I got really motion sickness from playing Galaxy. I won't lie. That game fucked me up a lot.
I picked up the fucking 3-piece of Mario. What is it? 64, Sunshine, and then Odyssey. Or Galaxy, sorry.
Those are all good ones, I will say. So 64. I forgot about that one. I won't lie. Holy shit. I'm super dumb. Anyway, I finished the Cyberpunk DLC, and like I have now started my next playthrough in that game, just with the normal story as well. I definitely think you should get it at this point. That's just a little like breather in between stories. I definitely think you should get it at this point.
What?
Cyberpunk, the Cyberpunk 2077.
I want to, but. I'm holding out for Starfield. I'm saving my body for Starfield. I'm waiting for a sale, and then I'll have to figure out how to hook up a fucking hard drive to my motherboard because I've been spoiled so far. And then the next thing I'd be buying is Starfield. I'm saving my body. And I think that's why I started playing Warships again, because it's like it takes me away from that. It's just like everyone's playing it except for you.
You get that itch away, right? You don't.
Yeah.
You don't have to touch it right now.
Just get angry. Yeah. Just incoherently angry at strangers. You
That's
fucking moron! Like,
I haven't been playing Starfield a lot recently, and I feel,
I'm telling. Todd Howard's going to kick your ass.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I only have 11 and a half hours in the game, and the last time I played it was September 25th. It's almost been a month without Starfield again, and I don't know. I love that game a lot. I have a lot of fun in it. I think it's having the Witcher problem with me. Where,
just too much?
Yeah, I'm just getting like overloaded with like all of these. There's not really like a lot of icons, but just a lot of planets. And then when you get there, then there's a lot of icons, So
yeah.
I know that you like to 100% games as much as you can.
I think that's impossible.
You're going to have a really hard time in that game, let me tell you.
I think that's impossible.
I also think there's kind of like a learning curve to this one more than like the other Bethesda games. Because ship combat I suck at it. That's about it. I'm just really bad at spaceship combat.
Just all fucking motion sickness and everything?
I really don't get motion sickness from the space combat. The problem is I can't shoot straight in a vehicle, I guess. I don't...
You drunk all the time, Feast?
No.
Drunk? You just boozed?
No, I'm not. The 3 empty handles of Parrot Bay pineapple flavor rum is nothing to do with it. There's a whole lock-on feature and stuff like that, but like trying to shoot somebody in space is hard. I don't know why. There's a lot of different like things you got to keep in count. Like you got lasers for shields, you got this stuff, you got this stuff. It's a lot of stuff. But speaking of really, really
there's
bad
a lot
games,
of factors involved.
There's a lot of things. You got to allocate your resources into that, you know what? You'll find out when you play it. I'm done telling you stuff about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, but speaking of bad games, that isn't Starfield, but there's a new game that came out recently, Skull Island: Rise of Kong. Did you hear about this?
No. Is this on
Apparently
Steam?
Well, apparently it's really fucking bad. They're saying it's even worse than that Golem game that came out.
Oh, I forgot about the Golem game. That game fell off, dude. Everyone's like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Dog shit.
Yeah, announced in July, Skull Island: Rise of Kong is the first King Kong video game in nearly 20 years. The
Xbox 360 one.
Yeah.
There it is, mostly negative. This was released this year? Ugh.
Yeah.
This looks like
King
shit.
Kong, the official game of the movie, was the 2005 one. Yeah, this looks really, really bad. Oh my god. Have you seen that? Are you watching like the little video that they have or something like that?
Yeah, this is not good. It looks like something from like the early 2000s. Like it looks like Rampage games from like the fucking 64, like the arcade cabinets where you just run up and break down buildings.
Yeah, but those games are cool and this isn't.
I was about to say, wait a minute, hold on. We should bring those back. Fuck this thing.
Rampage was so cool. I loved Rampage. And then there was the movie that we don't have to talk about. But
this looks like fucking cool. This looks so bad.
Yeah.
This looks like a Robot Chicken episode. Like this looks bad.
You know what? You're absolutely right with the Robot Chicken. I just wanted to bring this up to bring it into your attention of, hey, this game came out, but hey, don't get it.
This game looks like it's 20 years old, dude.
That's how long it took them to make it, right?
Oh, yeah. They should have took another 20.
It was the sequel to the other one. Probably not, but yeah, you never know. Yeah, apparently there's a lot of like story stuff in here where you like at one point Kong's mom, who's looking for baby Kong, is in a playable flashback, leaps to the ground and a cutscene interrupts her landing, causing the impact sound to frantically repeat over and over again during the entire scene. So that's the thing that happens in that game.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to watch Kong's parents die. Lovely. So
I'm
he's
not
Batman.
in. I'm gone.
He's Batman.
I'm gone. Even if the game looked good, I wouldn't play it specifically because I'd be like, dude, I've had enough of crying. Like, let's go find fucking neutral, huh?
Yeah. Speaking of, yeah, no, there's no segue to this. So, New York City has a new transit app that it's like Pokemon Go but for rats. It's an app to tell you how many rats are in your subway station.
Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. That is, ugh.
Yeah, it's just an app that's just like, hey, this station has many rats. So it's a thing that will like kind of show you the different stations. You can click on it and it'll show you like kind of a ranking of it. It's so many, 1 or 2 or none, pretty much, right? Can you guess how many of them are set to the so many?
All of it?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna guess more than half. It doesn't say. But, Rockefeller Center, which is near this website's offices, has very few rats, but is still ranked 177th out of 445 New York City subway stations.
Ew.
Yeah. So I guess if you want to just capture a bunch of Raticates, you know what app to use in the subway station.
Fucking just Hyperfang till it goes away.
Hyperfang, rabies fang too, probably.
Kind of something funny about New York. So, like, I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. I just find this funny. So, like, they were shipping all the migrants to, like, California and New York. Have you seen the latest New Yorker take on immigrants? I'll give you a hint. It's something you would expect from the South with people with funny hats.
Ah. So they're like that now, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like, well, I thought we were all for this. Like, what happened? Why are you shitting on my people? And then you look at them, and it's just like, these are the exact same reasons I think I saw like in a documentary when I was in school in the 90s about racism. So congratulations, you played yourself.
They're just preparing for their roles to film the newer versions of those videos, right?
Yeah, they saw Django and only liked the part with Jonah Hill. Fucking rat Pokemon Go. That sounds heinous. That's like how hot dogs are made. Like, don't tell me. Like, let me go on about my day.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, they're not there to. It's not there like you can play the game to catch them. It's literally just
to let you know.
It's just hey, this is how many rats are in the subway station. Enjoy the news. Which, I mean, you've heard, like, New York City now has, like, rat kings and all that stuff,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
Oh.
New York City is disgusting.
It is bad. Still, I love the, like, upper parts with all the big buildings and all that stuff. They have really cool, like...
The rats are there, too.
Yeah, the whole thing is just bad. I
just
love
burn
New York City just because I think it's a beautiful town. But then there's just a shit ton of rats. So
New York City needs, like, we get the people out. That way no one dies. Bums can come, too. And the migrants, against what, like, majority of New Yorkers would say. We'll get all the human souls out of there. Then we burn it down, right? We let the rats have it. And then we set it on fire. And then we just move along.
Yeah, they can have the Statue of Liberty, too.
Give us a new one. One that's not turquoise.
Give us one that isn't rusted away, pretty much, because that's what it is, right? Isn't it just like
it's an oxidization? I don't know. I'm tired.
Oxidized.
It's like rust, but for copper.
Yeah, it's gross. It's not pretty, and it tastes like pennies. Why do we still want it?
People still eat out people on periods, and it's the same fucking reasoning there.
Apparently, you still suck dicks while you're getting a nade thrown at you, too, so...
Only in Russia.
Yeah, only in Russia. Speaking of shitholes, like New York City...
Speaking of shitholes...
Los Angeles. We all know that place pretty well, right? Shithole as well.
I was about to say, that's a bigger dump than the fucking last one.
Yeah, so this kind of ties into the whole rat app. I just want your take on this. So there's new footage from 2017 of two LAPD officers who were rather than catching the criminals that were actively robbing a store right next to them, were sitting in their cruiser playing Pokemon Go.
This always happens like once a year.
Yeah. Let me see.
Even Presley's job, like while you're looking that up, Presley's job, you're not allowed to play Pokemon Go because like she goes around and audits nursing homes. They were playing Pokemon Go while auditing nursing homes. And so like the way they split it up is like this half of the state belongs to this half, and then like so on the other half. They would just drive all over the state playing Pokemon Go. I was like, that's kind of a G move right there. That's kind of a G move.
Yeah. I'll just kind of read the top paragraph because it kind of gives most of the information. But newly released dashboard camera footage shows two Los Angeles Police Department officers ignoring an active robbery in order to catch some rare creatures in Pokemon Go. The footage shows how the driver ignored stop signs, sped through quiet residential areas, and drove the wrong way down a one-way road. All this was done to catch a Snorlax and a Togetic.
Is this an old story? When was this?
This is footage that came out, that was recently released from 2017. Published October 10th, 2023, but the footage was from 2017.
I was like, wait, I remember specifically those two Pokemon because I was about to be like, dude, there's a fucking Snorlax, and then just like wanders off.
Yeah, so I just, you know?
People are special, man. People are fucking special.
Yeah, even police officers too, huh?
Hey, they're humans too.
Yeah, I've actually been watching The Rookie on Hulu. Have you seen that show?
Nope.
It's fucking terrible.
It's fucking
but terrible. I'm invested at this point. The YouTube algorithm got me and showed me a bunch of clips of the show, and I was like, I'm interested in it. Got my free trial of Hulu, started watching the show. It's very rom-com-ish, so it's, yeah. Anyway, hey, Minecraft has become the first video game to hit 300 million sales.
I fucking love you, Minecraft. Yeah, I was honestly thinking about going back. Just like a vanilla world, seeing what they did.
Mm-hmm. All the new stuff, the whole like ancient cities that they have. Yeah. They're I think they're adding a new like portal to the game as well. So you go to like a different like realm or whatever. Do
you go to like the clouds? Remember those videos back in the day? People were like trolling them. Yeah.
Did you fall for it?
No.
I did.
At that time, I didn't own a PC, so I couldn't fall for it. I was like, oh, that's cool. And they just like kept it moving.
Yeah. I instead just downloaded the mod that let you. Fucking goddamn you, Minecraft, by the way. Minecraft, it was my gateway drug into modding. That goddamn game. But yeah, it has now sold more than 300 million copies worldwide. So far, the closest one to reach that has been Grand Theft Auto 5, which has sold 185 million copies as of August 2023.
Jesus.
Obviously, none of these beat like franchises that have sold games.
Yeah.
Like Super Mario, right? More than 80 million games across the entire multi-game series. Tetris is still up there at more than 520 million copies across its different like variations since 1980s. So
yeah,
but it's still, I think, a good achievement to.
No, we celebrate Minecraft around these parts.
Yeah, definitely. Minecraft
and your 4K textures.
Yeah. All right. You want to get some good eggs, Earth ambassadors, all that jazz?
I got some Mars ambassadors. I don't really have good eggs, if I'm being honest. None of which involve the fucking Israel stuff. Yeah, this one took a while to find. Where the fuck is this woman from? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. Send her to Mars. I had a life-threatening allergic reaction. I filmed a TikTok instead of using my EpiPen.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. She's from South Africa. Cape Town, South Africa.
So she filmed a TikTok, huh? Instead of...
Yeah. She says that she felt completely fine, although she acknowledged that she did not look fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. She's filming TikToks when, like, her face is swollen so much that it looks like this.
Third injection drip.
Yeah, that's to, like, get... That's, like, steroids and shit to, like, get her body to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
A doctor walked in on me doing a TikTok, feeling so embarrassed.
You should be embarrassed, and you should be ashamed of yourself as well. Why? Maybe, you know what? I'm on Utah's side. Sue TikTok. Nah, don't sue TikTok. Sue the people who use TikTok.
This lady's dumb as hell. I'll say it. This lady's fucking... she's fucking retarded.
She is retarded, and honestly, even if her face wasn't puffy, she's probably also ugly.
I mean, she's having an allergic reaction, but, like... What?
What and the why?
I don't know. She found this all happened because she touched something that someone who had peanuts touched before her. Yeah.
So she decided to make it into a TikTok about her getting her treatment or something like that, I'm guessing.
Yeah. It's yeah. Another reason to kind of hop on your state's belief system. TikToker uses tampon for, quote, simplest way to soak up grease while cooking. And they're just sticking tampons in their fucking pan. to soak up the grease.
That is gross. I mean,
yep.
They're clean, but that's still disgusting.
Well, that's the thing. Apparently there's chemicals in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's now in their food.
Well.
And that's according to the National Institute of Health. Of parabens, phthalates, and pesticide residue. But don't worry, go ahead and eat it.
Yeah. I'm guessing their belief is, well, if it's safe to put in my vagina, it's safe to put on my food, huh?
That's how the body works. Remember all those people who were like smearing shit?
Oh, the food's still in there.
Yes, dude. I told you. They're just adding it to the pan. Yeah. To Mars. Get the fuck out of here. And lastly, I don't know if it's a good egg or a bad egg. You tell me, Feast. Man attacked by grizzly bear in Montana to return home after losing his lower jaw. Says, quote, ready for round 2. I think the fight's over, bud, and you fucking lost.
You lost. He lost his lower jaw. Is that what I just heard?
Yeah, bear took his lower jaw.
But he's ready
Rudy
for round
Norlander.
2.
Yeah.
That is a name that I would hear for somebody fighting a bear, huh?
He's a Navy veteran, so, like, that's cool. But, like, there ain't no round 2, dude. The fight's called. Like, what?
You're done. You're out already. Like, just go at it with peace, all right? No more fighting bears for you.
I mean, like, as I said, like, on one hand, we kind of want to keep him here because this dude's a fucking unit. On the other hand, he thinks he can fight grizzly bears. So, like,
let's see if he can fight grizzly bears on Mars, huh?
He is lighter. He's about like 2 pounds lighter. Sorry.
You might be able to take him, you know?
He's more aerodynamic. What do you got, Feast?
Oh, well, you know. First things first, this happened in, I believe, Utah.
Here we go.
Let me see if I can find it. So, a former CEO that was a resident of Utah has pleaded guilty to distributing unauthorized medical device for migraines. What? Thoughts so far, yeah? Yeah.
Here's Advil? Like, what does this mean?
He distributing a medical device intended to treat migraines that was not authorized by the United States Food and Drug Administration, pretty much. Tried to sell it without acknowledging like the side effects and stuff like that.
Jesus Christ.
It's called a Spenocath. That's what the device is called. Said treated migraines by administering nerve blocks to a collection of nerves called fucking ganglion. I don't know, which is it's located mid face of the skull. I'm gonna copy this word. You tell me how to say this. All right.
I got you. I got you. Super confidence.
I see Palpatine. No, that doesn't say Palpatine.
Yeah, close enough. Sphenopalatine ganglion.
Yeah, whatever the fuck.
I feel actually very confident in that. It's probably horribly wrong, dude, but I kind of got like a wiggle out of that. I was like, you fucking go, man.
That's, you know what? It sounded right to me, and that's good enough, right?
Yeah.
And, yeah. He provided healthcare providers with marketing materials and unsolicited directions for unapproved use of the Sphenocath. So, I don't know. I feel like that's not a good idea to do that, you know, at all. And so I have another Earth Ambassador, and you might know these guys for, you know, creating some of the greatest hits ever, like Overwatch or World of Warcraft or Diablo 4, that kind of stuff. You want to guess what they did this time?
They put Diablo on Steam and it sucks.
Well, yeah, but they also, you know, they're also really heavy into microtransaction stuff, right?
Yeah.
Especially in Overwatch 2, where you can just buy the skins that you want for the characters that you use, right? They also do a lot of collabing with a lot of the other games that they make, such as Diablo 4. And they said, hey, why don't we create a skin based off Lilith for one of our characters in Overwatch 2. And let's set a price to that. Do you want to guess the price?
Just for the skin.
Just for the skin.
$40.
Yep.
Oh, shit, really?
It was $40 for the one skin.
That's heinous.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind that it was also $40 for, I believe, their last Battle Pass that also came with 3 new story missions and also a couple of other, like, legendary skins for the whole thing, for the heroes.
I ain't paying $40 for a skin unless it's nude Lilith, all right? And that's for research purposes, not for perversion purposes.
Now, that's not the only skin. Apparently, Lilith, Moira's skin, Pharah's legendary Inara skin, which was the big angel guy. I don't know if you remember him. Bastion's epic pumpkin skin can only be acquired by purchasing the Ultimate Battle Pass. Lilith, Moira's price tag isn't going over well with fans to see that the bundle as yet another example of Blizzard fleecing players for new skins, right? Now, I can't put all of the blame on Blizzard for this, because they also sent out a little survey for their players and stuff to do, which was asking, like, hey, how much would you pay for, like, these said items and stuff like that? And they gave, like, a survey with different amounts on it. I guess $40 is what they averaged out all the responses to.
You stupid bastards. You memed too close to the sun. You fucking morons.
Yeah, so, again, it's definitely on both sides here of both Blizzard and the players, right? If you're gonna say, yeah, I'd spend $200 on these skins and stuff like that, they're gonna take that seriously. Yep.
You meme too close to the sun. Oh my god, I don't feel bad anymore.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you set the environment for this. Like, what did you fucking expect?
Yeah. And all right, I won't lie. I forgot this story, so I'm gonna quickly tell it. It's not Earth Ambassador or anything like that. Although the people who made Payday 3 can go to Mars as well. There was a thing for when that game came out. I don't know if you saw the Do the Time teaser that they had for it. It was a little competition or like a little, I guess, raffle or whatever. I don't know. You could sign up, provide like social media handles and stuff like that. And what it was is you get the chance to play Payday 3, like be one of the first to play Payday 3 because you got arrested in Sweden. So that's the thing that they had for their promotion is we'll choose you, you get arrested, you go to a prison, and then you play Payday 3.
I mean, Sweden jails and prisons are like notoriously hilarious.
Yeah. I just thought this is kind of a cool idea, kind of get some more hype around your really shitty game that did not do well, by the way. But this was just one of the things that they had for like their pre-release, like try it out beta thing, and yeah, that game sucks. So anyway, cut to clicks.
Yeah, here we go. We got a lot. Let's start with the first one. I'm gonna give you New England area.
All right.
Bear breaks into state's home, steals lasagna from freezer.
Connecticut.
That is Connecticut.
Woo.
Yeah, there's the video. Watch on your free time. He really gets after that lasagna. I'm not making a Garfield joke. Quote the people who recorded this from their home security system. We've seen a lot of bears in the last few years, but nothing ever like this. Shit.
Yeah.
Dumbass. Close up your trash bin. Stop giving them a place to feed.
He had that guy's jaw, and then he was ready for seconds,
All right, next one. Where's this at? This is this is North America, so I'll give you Mexico, Canada, or United States.
Okay.
Bear walks into gas station, steals a bag of gummy bears.
Canada?
This is Canada. Yeah. I mean, here's that video. Like, it's just, I don't know. I only put these in here because guess what the next one is?
This is a bear.
Yes, this is the South. Barbecue crashing bear eats 10 burgers and drinks a Diet Coke.
Can I ask, is this like northern South or
this is
like...
northern South?
Okay. Tennessee.
Is this Tennessee? God damn, we pitching a heater today. Oh, fuck.
What can I say? I like bears.
Yeah, I stay up to date on bear news. I actually knew all these. There you go. He eats them right off the fucking grill. Pooh Bear. God damn, man's a party animal.
He does not give a shit about the heat on that grill, does he?
No, that's just extra work. All right, enough about bears. What Midwest state had this headline? Monkey on loose in state seen drinking beer.
Oh, man. That's like all of the Midwest states.
Yeah, it is.
Indiana?
This is Indiana. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Holy shit, you're cheating. I refuse to believe this is normal.
Hey, after over 100 episodes of this, I had to, kind of start getting good at finding these out, right?
So this, just recently happened since we skipped last week. But this monkey's been reported missing since July. There was also reports of a monkey going around biting people in Indianapolis, which brings me to my next story. Which state Momo the monkey safely captured in state? Midwest.
I'm guessing it's not Indiana.
Maybe.
Ohio.
This is Indiana.
Damn it, fuck you.
Indiana. Yeah, they're taking him to a zoo. Now I know what you're asking. Like, what the fuck does his handler look like? I'd run away too. I'd run away too. That guy, he's a little shady looking. I don't like the way he's holding that monkey's tail. That's just me. But yeah, they caught Momo the monkey.
I'm sorry, but that dude looks like he's the type of guy who would.
He's the guy who started AIDS.
Weed from Indiana to Florida.
Yeah. So yeah, they took him to the vet to be evaluated by a veterinarian team. Everything's fine. Yeah, the monkey was also caught chasing people out of the street. They haven't found evidence of biting or injuring anyone. So apparently someone made that up.
Or there's another
monkeys
monkey.
are legal to keep as pets in the city of Indianapolis. Imagine being a monkey in Indianapolis. Like, you go from like Saharas and like warm environments, you go to the Midwest. Fuck
it
off.
gets pretty cold, and there's just a bunch of white people drinking beers next to you.
Fucking A. All right. So this is Europe.
Okay.
Abandoned bathtub poses traffic hazard on country's highway.
I have to really think about this because we all know that Europe's hygiene isn't that great, right?
I mean, especially Francis. Just saying, your president had to come out and have a plan for bed bugs. Y'all nasty. Wash your ass. Wash your sheets, too. Jesus Christ.
Can I ask if it's a smaller country or is it like...
How about this? It's one of the more well-known ones.
Germany.
Oh, Feast. This is England.
Oh.
There's no photo with it, but yeah, England. We already got your teeth, okay?
Yeah.
We don't need you to start taking the French as stereotypes, all right? Wash your shit. Okay? Yeah, I don't know. Police reported, thank you to everyone who called in. Sorry if we had to pull the plug on your call.
What?
I don't know. Must be that English dry humor. I don't fucking know. Wash your ass. Okay, so got some flying stories for you, all right? So this is in North America, so Mexico, Canada, or the United States.
Okay.
Let's be real. This is either Mexico or Canada. I should throw a little
the Bahamas.
in there. Yeah. Flight delayed by mosquito swarm in the cabin.
Mexico.
This is Mexico. It's not good. Yeah, it took them an hour and a half to get the mosquitoes out of the fucking thing. Well, there's videos of like the flight attendants just fucking doing whatever they can to get the fucking mosquitoes out of there.
Could you imagine if they didn't realize this until it was too late?
Right? Midair. What's that sound? Ah!
Just a swarm of like 8 million mosquitoes come out.
Fuck that shit. Reason number 4,306 not to go to Mexico. A plane literally filled with mosquitoes.
It'd be hard to get there when there's a plane full of mosquitoes, though.
Ugh, fuck. All right. So you remember a little while back, there was a flight that was going from Atlanta to England, or Spain. It was Spain. And it had to turn around like a quarter of the way through because someone pooped in it.
Yeah.
Like diarrhea all over the plane. Guess what? We got another European flight. EasyJet flight is canceled after someone fouls up the place amid delays. Now, specifically, because I know you're interested in what happened on this flight, someone shit on the bathroom floor so bad that they had to that they didn't even take off. They, I don't know. They just shut it down. What, it was an in-country flight, so you only have to guess one, and it's in Europe.
France?
This is England again, so, that bathtub was really needed. Yeah, I don't know how bad you have to shit on the floor, but, I guess this was after 3 hours of previous delays. Once this happened, well, okay, so 3 hours of previous delays. Then they have to, they have to get another plane for whatever reason. So they get another plane. It's a smaller plane. So then they start telling people, like, hey, we'll give you money if you get off the fucking flight. Well, no one took it because they wanted to get where they had to go, apparently. To which they just told 10 people they're not going on the flight. No one took the money. Spoiler alert, take the money. Or at least wait a little bit, then take the money. Don't wait too long. Don't be greedy now. So then, the 10 people get kicked off. They buy them hotels in the local area. Okay? After the poop incident, the airline then tried to fucking buy hotel rooms for everyone else. There's not enough hotel rooms where the fuck this was. So what happens? That's right. They say, hey, send us the receipts. We'll get back to you. So there's just people chilling out in the terminal while all of this was happening.
I feel like they're owed a lot more.
Stop shitting in places on planes. You're not supposed to poop. This guy was 99% of the way there. This fucking bum shit on the floor.
I think people need to learn how to control their bowels a little bit better.
This guy controlled it 99% of the way there. The old lady on the plane, I guess, was an old woman with she's old and she had diarrhea. So kind of all right, you kind of get a pass. You're still a terrorist.
No excuses. Yeah, no excuses for her.
All right, Utah out here throwing around the death penalty. All right, I respect it. I respect it. Fucking dogs. Yeah. We don't talk about your death penalty. All right, there's some shit that comes with your guys's. Yes, I don't know. Just fucking poop in toilets. I don't know what to fucking tell you. It's not hard, unless you're getting back at your old job. All right.
Do I want to know?
Oh. Fuck it. I worked at this truck stop for a while, and believe it or not, being a cash register person isn't hard. It's boring and it sucks, but it's not hard. But somehow magically, my drawer kept coming up short, and then I started noticing that at the end of the shift they count your drawer, and they're like, "Hey Matthew, your drawer's $10 short." And I was like, "All right." So the first time I was like, "Yeah, man, yeah." Maybe I did fuck up. We're going to pay extra hard attention the next day. Show up the next day. Hey, Matthew, you're $11 short again. Okay. So then my manager takes some days off. Guess what doesn't happen on those days? That's right. Matthew's drawer starts working pretty well. Then the guy comes back. Matthew, your drawer's about $12 short. I'm like, okay, motherfucker. So I quit because he was like, we're going to have to start taking legal action. I was like, yeah, man, I'm not if I'm going to jail, it's for something that I did. So,
Not
like,
for this.
I leave. I was a little angry that, like, I'm obviously being framed. So I go back to the truck stop, and I brought 2 of my friends, and we pissed and shit all over that bathroom floor. It was just heinous. Like, one cheek on the toilet, just dumping it on the floor. But yeah, I knew he had to cover my shift, so shout out to that guy. Spoiler alert, year later, got hit for stealing money from the truck stops that he was a manager for.
Oh.
Yeah, who could have seen that coming? All right, moving along. Only poop in public for vengeance, all right? Sweet, stinky justice.
I'll take my poop at home and then take it there. If I do.
Yeah, I'll bring my own bag.
Yeah.
All right, Florida or the rest of the United States. Men allegedly kidnapped wrong person, waterboarded him into luring the intended target to them.
Florida.
This is Florida. 2 brothers and another man are facing federal charges following a kidnapping that took some bizarre twists, including an attempted waterboarding. The suspects kidnapped a man at gunpoint outside his apartment in Plantation, Florida. That's all right. On October 13th, according to a criminal complaint filed in federal court, they tossed his cell phone out of the car as they drove to a home. Eventually, they learned that they had the wrong person, mistaking him for his coworker, who was the intended target. Sorry, burp. He told police that the men threatened him, put an electric drill to his skin, and pointed a firearm at him before dousing him with water in what prosecutors said was a simulated waterboarding. The men began brainstorming how the victim could help lure the intended victim to them. They provided him with a cell phone and were able to access his iCloud account to find the coworker's phone number and call him. When they learned that the man was still at a business in Pompano Beach, Florida, they drove the victim there and asked him to get the coworker to come outside. Instead, at 2:08 a.m. On October 14th, the man phoned in a bomb threat in an effort to get a rapid police response to the building. The suspects were arrested by law enforcement and remained jailed Tuesday in Broward County, Florida. On Monday, I'm not saying their names, that's weird, had their initial appearances in federal court in Miami. The third suspect has not appeared in court. Yep. Yeah, this is not good.
Yeah. Florida. I mean, what the fuck? Which one would you rather deal with? All the fucking dumbasses in California?
I'm taking
all the
Florida.
Crazy people in Florida, or the rats in New York?
It's Florida.
Yeah?
It's Florida. It's not even close. I'll go hunt the fucking pythons. I'll go do it. I don't give a fuck. Stick me anywhere in Florida. I'm in. Give me the water tornadoes too. All right. Speaking. Oh no, not the last one. Utah or Colorado? State's paragliding instructor killed in midair collision with a hang glider.
Utah.
This is Utah.
I saw this.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck this happens. In case you haven't noticed, and you know, maybe the people outside of this recording session don't know. When you're flying, you have a lot of space to fuck around with, and then you factor in 2 people, you still have quite a lot of space to fuck around with. So, you know, pay attention. Sorry this happened.
Be aware of your surroundings, pretty much.
Yeah, just what the fuck you doing? Like, it's the one, there's like birds and other people, and that's about it. Like mountains, I guess, trees. There's like 6 things to look out for, and you neglected it. So, fucking A.
Yeah.
All right. Now the actual last story. In Colorado and Utah, is it legal to marry your first cousin? Both states have the same answer.
I think yes.
Yes. And Colorado, well, actually, here's all the states it's legal to do this in, because I know you guys want to know. Alabama, okay, that fits.
Tracks, yep.
Yep. Tell me which state state fits with this law and which ones don't. Ready? Mm-hmm. So Alabama, yes.
Fits.
California.
I would say that fits.
For marrying first, all right. Connecticut.
Where the fuck is Connecticut?
That's gonna be New England, pal. up
Oh,
there by Massachusetts.
that one's a little bit weirder, but I could still see it. You know,
Florida.
I mean, it's Florida.
Georgia.
I don't think so.
The southern state doesn't. All right.
That one's a little. I mean, like, listen, it's connected to Alabama, it's connected to Florida. It makes a little bit of sense, but at the same time, they're Florida light, so I expect them to have just a few more rules.
Apparently not. Hawaii.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right. Maryland, where Zero GT currently resides.
That one's a little bit weirder.
All right. Massachusetts.
Honestly, I could see that. Conan O'Brien's from there. He's 100% Irish. He's already said that he's inbred.
Jesus. New Jersey.
Yes. I mean, Jersey Shores just gives it away. They're all cousins on that show.
New York.
That one's. I think that one's a little bit weirder, but that's just because I feel like there's. In my mind, New York is really just one place, New York City, right?
It's all one thing.
Yeah. And from what I remember, there's not a lot of really close family in New York City, so.
New Mexico.
Yeah, I think that one makes sense too.
Rhode Island.
I mean, it's so small. You have to marry your family there.
I don't think you have to. South Carolina.
Yeah, makes sense.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Virginia. Not even West Virginia, just Virginia.
Yeah. I can see that one too. I think it's still a little strange in Virginia though.
Okay. Vermont.
Yeah, there's nothing cool in Vermont, so.
All right, so out of the 17 states, you think 12 of them fit. All right.
Yeah.
So in Colorado, so some of the states have like fucking goofy ass reasons you can't marry your fucking first cousin because, you know, apparently just the fact that it's your cousin isn't enough reason.
Yeah.
Marriage between, okay, so this is what kind of marriages are not allowed in our state. Oh, sorry, so we're not to that part yet. So, you know, this you can't get married if one of these things happens. Marriage between two people when one is still married. Utah. Marriage between two people when civil union still joins one to someone else. Utah. Marriage between ancestor and descendant or brother and sister. Marriage between uncle and niece or between aunt and nephew. I feel like we didn't need those laws. Like we were all on the same page. We're like, hey, those are all ucky. All right. Yeah. States with stipulations. You ready? So you can marry your first cousin. However, these things have to happen. In Arizona, you can marry your cousin if both of you are over 65 and one cannot have babies. In Illinois, you can marry your cousin if both of you are over the age of 50 and one cannot have babies. In Indiana, both individuals need to be over the age of 65. That's it.
That's a little worrying there.
Yeah. In Maine, both individuals must provide proof of counseling by a genetic counselor.
I feel like if you have to go through all these hoops, is it worth it? No, it never is, first of all. But
stop fucking your cousin. Like, what? It's never worth it to fuck your cousin, Feast.
I know.
It's just kissing cousins and a little bit of blowjobs.
I just want to act like
know.
Those two Russians.
Speaking of Feast, in Utah, both individuals must be over the age of 65, allowed at 55 if one person can't have babies. And finally, the Arkansas of the North, Wisconsin, allowed if the female is over the age of 55 or sterile.
What happened? Would they still be allowed to marry? Like, this is just more just like wondering now. Would they still be allowed to marry their cousin if, say, the male can still, like, you know, produce sperm?
Yeah.
You know, but the woman can't, but has frozen her eggs.
Ooh. Why are you looking for loopholes in this?
I'm not. I'm more just concerned.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Hey, weird question.
Make sure this isn't a thing.
Weird question.
Asking for a friend and my cousin, all right?
Dark side, you better start running.
You know I'm coming for you.
Literally. All right. What? Rush, not rush. Does David Rush own the cat with...
In the hat?
Yeah, right. Does David Rush own the cat with the loudest, decibel purring?
No.
Yeah, you're correct. This is a British family. It's a 14-year-old cat whose decibel of purrs per decibel, 54.59.
What's the
54.59 decibel purr was enough to capture the record for a living cat, but the loudest purr by a domestic cat ever was recorded at 67. I thought they would give us something that would
compare this to?
Yeah, I got you a chart of comparison.
Okay, let's see. So, I'm just gonna copy and paste this in here.
Oh, you're fine. Give me the picture.
That's what I found. Which is moderate rainfall in between that and normal conversation, it seems like.
That's a loud ass purr.
That is.
That is a loud fucking purr.
Imagine if it was the same sound as jackhammers or an ambulance.
That's what I was thinking. It was going to be a little bit louder, but hearing that, it's just yeah, that's a loud purr, but...
Yeah.
What's the 61 come up against?
Normal conversation and vacuum cleaners in between 60 and 70.
Jesus Christ. That one's impressive. Fuck off with this one. Guinness, suck my toes.
But this is the only living cat of it? The other one, I guess, passed?
Yeah, the past was, I don't know, 60-something. Fuck them.
Yeah.
All right. Did David Rush help set up 12,952 cereal boxes?
No.
Correct. Do you want to guess what cereal mascot tipped it? That's one of the popular ones.
The tiger.
Yeah, Tony the Tiger. God damn, he's cheating. The boy cheating.
I'm not cheating. I promise I'm not cheating.
That boy
I was
cheating.
definitely they ain't gonna do the leprechaun because
oh my god, could
that's
you
problematic.
This was organized by a group called Move for Hunger. Thursday at Henry Ford Detroit Pistons Performance Center, aiming to break the record of 6,391. Jesus Christ, just a bit. The cereal box domino chain was set off by Kellogg's mascot Tony the Tiger. The cereal boxes will now be donated to Forgotten Harvest and Gleaners Community Food Bank. It's Special K that they toppled over. Wait a minute. Oh, there's Rice Krispies too. Where the fuck? Why we got Tony here? What about them three little fucking weirdos who totally don't want to marry their first cousins? Who are them? All right.
What's their names again? It's Crackles.
Crackle Pop.
Yeah.
Incest marriage.
Okay. Enough with the first cousins shoe.
It's funny to me that people had to make fucking laws against this.
With very specific rules too.
Yeah.
For some allowed instances.
Yeah. It's ugh. All right. Does David Rush own the largest collection of rubber ducks?
No.
All right. Do you want to guess the record between 1,000 and 6,000?
4,567.
It's 5,631.
Okay.
This is a woman from Seattle.
Okay. Why the ducks?
She bought the first one to have as decoration in her bathroom in 1996. Quote, I thought I would quit after I had 7, but then friends would come over and see them. Soon I was getting them as gifts for my birthday, Christmas, and whenever, really. So you're a boring person.
You are 100% a boring person. If this is the only thing that they can find
Yes.
that fits your personality, that's a problem.
You are fucking wet paint, dude. You are not interesting.
Do you think it sucks more if you keep getting the same like type of gift over and over, like a rubber ducky, or if you just get money?
It's got to be the rubber ducky, like a specialized gift. Everyone loves money.
Yeah.
Did David Rush bungee jump the most times in a single day?
No.
Want to guess the record for this?
Is it within the hundreds?
Yes.
Is it over the thousands?
No.
367?
941 times.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Brain is mush at that point, right?
You developed CTE. I don't give a fuck.
Major whiplash going on.
This is a New Zealand guy. Mike Hurd.
You guys are insane.
His brother's or his nephew his cousin is Mike Hunt. From time to time you get sort of like seasickness or motion sickness. But I just sort of pushed through it and got on with it, so I didn't slow us down or affect us at all.
I'm not doing this.
The record attempt raised funds for the Mental Health Foundation. Quote, we got a problem in this country, and I want to help expose that and get Kiwis talking. I want my kids to grow up with a positive state of mental health, and it's a great platform and opportunity to do that. Yeah, because you're going to need all the help you can get. Your brain is just, it's done, bud. It's going to be falling out of your ears.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about your motion sickness and all that stuff anymore.
Yeah, can't be motion sickness if you're a vegetable in a bed. All right. The record for the fastest time to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded has been done. A Chinese kid, or B, not a Chinese kid. Because it ain't Rush. He doesn't fuck around with these things.
I'm going to go with A, and I'm going to say it was like 3.27 seconds.
This is an Australian kid, Feast. Get fucked.
Listen, I always want China to win, okay?
Why does China love Rubik's Cubes? We'll figure out that on the next podcast.
When we're done with our allotted time to play online video games, do something else. And it's the closest thing that our parents will give us to a toy because all we have to do is learn, right? So what's better than learning a skill than problem solving with a Rubik's Cube?
I mean, this kid did it blindfolded. He also looks like he hasn't slept in like 4 days. Like, this kid, how old is he? He's 14 years old and he's got bags under his eyes. Now, for the record, when they did it, Buddy had to wear like a sleep mask, right? Mm-hmm. And then they held like a laminated piece of paper in front of him. It was just like, all right. Like, I guess we don't trust anybody, Guinness.
No, they do not.
Fuck you, nerds.
I still can't solve one of these.
Fuck no. I open it from the box and then just leave it completed, you know?
I'll open it in the box, play with it, and then say, fuck, I don't know how to solve it. I'll break it apart and then just reform it back together with the pieces.
Yeah, don't peel the stickers off. The stickers don't come off clean.
And they don't go back well.
Nope. All right. Did David Rush paddle a pumpkin down a river 38 miles? No. This is a Missouri man by the name of Stephen Cuny of Lebanon, Missouri. Ooh, that did not age well. Yeah, he carved out his 1,208-pound pumpkin into a boat he dubbed Huckleberry and spent 11 hours paddling from Kansas City, Kansas to Napoleon, Missouri.
All right.
38 miles.
That's too much. I'm sorry. Why?
Speaking of too much, did David Rush grow the world's biggest pumpkin?
No.
Correct. This is a 2,749-pound pumpkin in California.
Yeah, I may have seen this one.
Fucking A. It is hideous. It's like if Hagrid from Harry Potter was a pumpkin.
It's so saggy.
Ugh, it looks like my nutsack on a hot day.
Looks like your nutsack in the sauna, right?
Yeah. thing's fucking huge. The stem's my wiener. It's all root, no trunk. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna read quotes about a fucking pumpkin. You just, yeah.
It's a pumpkin, and it's big. That's all you really need to know, right?
You did it. The record for catching the most stomped launched rockets in what? How long? Oh, it's just the distance. Yeah, okay, it's just the distance. 104 feet away. Rush, not rush.
This is him?
This is him.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, there you go. I'm all caught up. I gotta rush it because I'm getting kind of a little zonked.
All right. You got anything to plug before we end it then?
Stop trying to marry your cousins. Okay, go out there and meet some other people.
Don't marry your cousins. Try to enjoy life. Don't waterboard people, you know.
And if you're hang gliding or paragliding, look out for like 6 things.
Yeah. It's not a lot that you have to do when you're up there, alright? Make sure yourself is safe and make sure everything around you is going to be not in your way, including other people. And don't turn an entire neighborhood into Barbie Land. But anyway, thank you so much for listening. You guys have a good day, night, week, whatever it might be. And bye-bye.
Bye.